Ball goes in from Bruno. Header from Marcus Rashford. 1-0. 1-0. In fact, let's go and get the ball. Pellegrini to Danjuma. Slips Mane in behind. Mane with the shot. It's 1-1. Not falling asleep at all, but they do for a matter of seconds. There we go. Anthony. Rashford. Oh, it took too long to give it to Anthony, but that doesn't matter. It's 3-1. We're back into the game. And this. Pellegrini. Goretzka. Long shot. Oh my goodness me. And this is... João Felix. Oh, come on. This is the opportunity. Marcus Rashford goes round Neuer. Marcus Rashford bags himself a hat-trick. Rashford. Ball played forward into Anthony. De Ligt trying to come across to cut him off. Fernandes. Van der Beek. 6-2. 7-5 on aggregate. That's the goal we needed to separate ourselves in extra time. Okay, so we're back in time. We're back in time for this Champions League showdown against Bayer Leverkusen in episode 38. And yeah, I'd like to welcome you guys back to the channel. Welcome back to another episode. We're going to quickly take a look at the calendar just to show you guys the results off camera. As you already know, we did play 2 Premier League games off camera, which was against Nottingham Forest away from home, where we won 3-1. And we had a home game against Southampton. Sorry, let me turn off my heater. Yeah, we won a game against Southampton where we won 4-2. And now we have the showdown in the quarterfinals against Bayer Leverkusen, who aren't really a terrible side. They do know how to get a result here and there, hence why they've made it to the final, the last 8, the final 8. We also have Middlesbrough in between, away from home. That's a game in the Premier League, and then we have a away trip against Bayer Leverkusen at the very end. At the moment, Marcus Rashford, he's actually on top of the goal scorers chart, the goal scorers list in Europe. So at the moment, he's got about 8 goals in 6 games in the Champions League. Beneath him is Lukaku, who is second with 6 goals, 7 games. Benfica's De La Feu, who's been very consistent in my save in Europe. He's top 3 and he's got 6 goals in 10 games. So yeah, overall the output in the side is continuing to grow. So we're going to quickly take a look at some stats now. As you can see, Marcus Rashford, he's got 38 goals in all competitions, in 37 games in all competitions. So his form from last season and the season before that has definitely continued. If anything, he's probably on course to overtake his goal scoring record in a league campaign for United. Anthony, again, we brandished him the best in the world for a reason. He won Ballon d'Or and he's putting up the numbers to suggest it. Like, for me, the best player isn't always a guy who scores the most goals. It's always the guy who's the most effective going forward and defensively. And I feel like Anthony, defensively as well, he's quite sound. He does track back and help out his right back, his full back. And he definitely creates a lot of opportunities. I feel like he's one of the guys that I can easily dribble with off the right-hand side. On the left-hand side, like, there's some games I can use Sancho, and yeah, I have an off day, but some games I have a good day with Felix, and vice versa. I have a good day with Sancho and a bad day with Felix. Whereas Anthony, he's just solidified that right hand side. It's hard to find anyone to compete with him, and if I do sign anyone to be a backup to him, I'm only signing them to basically retire them, because yeah, that number 7 shirt on that right hand side is just hard to replace. So just to quickly update you guys with the league positions, the table. So in terms of Manchester United, we've played 30 games only. Man City, who are second, they played 1 game extra to us, so we do have a game in hand. We have 71 points on the table. City have 65. West Ham United, they've climbed above Arsenal now. They have 63 points on the table with a game in hand on top of that. Arsenal, they are 4th with 61 points. They're also level with Liverpool, 61 points as well, and they're sitting at 5th place. 6th place are Tottenham with 53 points. As you can see, beneath Tottenham are Leicester and Everton. And yeah, the list just goes on. We're not going to cover the bottom 3. We pretty much covered them the last episode, and nothing's really changed. The positions have remained the same. However, the points have changed. But yeah, we're going to head off into the first game of this episode. We're going to kick it off with the quarterfinal first leg at home at Old Trafford against Bayer Leverkusen. I feel like we definitely need to get off to a flying start, get off to a good start. Having to make a comeback in the second leg just wasn't a fun experience against Bayern Munich. But we got it done, so we could talk about it now that we've got it out the way and reflect upon it. But we don't want to find ourselves in a situation like that again during this campaign, because, yeah, just having to fight back and you're trying to retain the title is not easy. It's not easy at all. So, yeah. Without further ado, let's get into this game, start off strongly, and try to be consistent during the course of the 90 minutes. Okay, kickoff is here by Leverkusen. Are attacking to the left, we're attacking to the right, and they're the side that gets the game kicked off. Okay, just had to adjust my armrest as Bayer Leverkusen come forward straight away. Diaby, Taremi bursts into the box, takes a shot. David here makes the early save. Running down this left-hand side, pass is intercepted. Nasser throws the ball in. There's Fernandez into Benacer. Sancho, Malacia to Martinez. 8 minutes gone. Still no real opportunities created. United fans singing loud and proud at home. There's Malacia down this left side, puts the ball in. Jadon Sancho with the diving header, and it goes in. Jadon Sancho. I was just speaking about his attacking output in the menu. I wasn't blaming him. He did have injuries, but the guy, he's come back from his injury and he's definitely contributing, picking up where he left off before it as well. This ball in from Malacia, really effective down this left hand side, puts a nice ball in. Decent diving header from Jadon Sancho, makes brilliant connection. He beats the keeper. Gravenberg, Diaby. Ooh, 1-2 between Diaby and Taremi. They kept going back and forth until it didn't work no more. Oh my goodness me. It's 1-1. Taremi does really well on the press. I'm not too sure why I decided to pass it to Lindelof. Martinez was right there. That's my own blunder, man. And it's coming like I'm doing it on purpose now. I literally wasn't concentrating. I passed it to De Gea, negating the fact Taremi was pressing. It's 1-1. It's 1-1. Okay, so similar to what the Low did to Juventus last season in the semi-finals, second leg, Taremi's done really well on the press for Bayer Leverkusen. Bagged them an equaliser. It happens in football. We just need to bounce back from it and learn. There's Anthony to Benacer. Sancho. Malacia overlapping, well done Malacia. Malacia cuts it back. Bruno Fernandes, this 2-1. We've restored the lead straight away. This is what I mean. Don't panic, don't panic. Believe in your team. Believe in your side, man. It's 2-1. Sancho. Bruno on the break for United. Bruno cuts in into the centre on his right foot. Takes a shot and Bono makes the save. Bruno Fernandes. Swing this cross in. Header from Rashford. Makes connection with the back of his head. It goes out for a goal kick. Goal kick distributed out long. Doesn't go past the United player, but Leverkusen now have the ball. Moussa Diaby on this left-hand side. Timber chasing him down. Ball cut back into Taremi. Taremi on the ball. Timber all over him. Diaby, better with the shot at the near post of David De Gea, who pulls off a nice save. To be fair, it did look like it was hitting the side netting, but he definitely needed to make sure that was not going in. Okay, so the second half is underway. Manchester United have got the game kicked off for the second half. 2-1 up at the moment at home against Bayer Leverkusen. We definitely can build upon this scoreline. But are we going to lose concentration as the second half is underway? Second half is always a time for us to concede multiple goals. Ooh, Anthony takes a shot. Wide on the right-hand post. I tried to swivel and turn on his left foot. Instead, he turns onto his right foot. Doesn't make the right connection as it swerves outwards. Be better than that. Here's Maddison. Catalare takes a left foot shot outside the box. David De Gea makes the save. He tips the ball to his right, and luckily Timber's there, not Diaby. Let's go. Let's hit them on the break. Go on to Bozzolai. Timber. Rashford back heels it into Sancho. Tried to be smart. Shot is blocked. Rashford's first touch was too hard. I had to try and distribute the ball to someone else. Decent save from Bono. But then again, Bozzolai with the corner. Puts the ball in. Lindelof gets a head to it, maybe. Oh no, it's a corner kick. I think the number 10 got the last touch. Another corner kick, so Bozzolai puts it down again. Ball goes in by Szoboszlai. Cleared out by Gravenberch. Fernandes takes it down for us. Szoboszlai cuts it back. Rashford! And there we have it. Goal number 3. We're making it look easy in the second half. A 2-goal deficit now for Bayer Leverkusen to overcome. I want to continue to score goals to make that mission impossible. Okay, so we are making a change. Just a change. Maxis Kukurehi's on for Ismail Bennacer. Munwain has Diaby in front of him. Munwain finds Taremi. Shot from Di Catalere. And they're back into the game. I'm not too sure why David De Gea didn't even attempt to pounce on that shot. But he tucks it away, the Belgian international. The second goal. Day on this right hand side. Day cuts it back. Anthony, left foot shot. Konate's there in the way. Another block, another crucial one from a Bayer Leverkusen defender. Di Catalere switches play to the... Oh, what is going on here? I did try to clear the ball out for a throw-in. Fabian has been hacked down by Malacia, and I'm sure he's going to get a card for this. It's a yellow one. It's a yellow one. There we go. There we go. The match is over. It's only 3-2, guys. It's only 3-2. I mean, we did start the game off positively. Defensively, I must say, we've done really well. Players were blocking shots, getting in the way. They have made some fantastic saves in the first half. Second half, we did even better going forward. But I'm just disappointed by the second goal conceded. Hopefully, it's not going to be a factor going in to the second leg. Hopefully, we can find a way to keep a clean sheet, if possible. Okay, so before we head off into the next game against Middlesbrough, this is what the goal scorers list looks like in the Premier League. So Marcus Rashford, he is top 10, he is top 5, he's at the top. 25 goals, 25 appearances in the league. Second place is Gabriel Jesus, 20 goals, 31 appearances in the league as well. Anthony, the winger himself, 18 goals in the Premier League and 28 appearances to his name. So like I said, Anthony, the guy, he's putting up Ronaldo-esque numbers, like when Ronaldo was in his prime at Manchester United. It kind of reminds me of Riyad Mahrez when he was playing for Leicester City, and he was up there with goals as well, and when he was up there with goals for Manchester City. So Anthony, he's definitely going to be one of them wingers that's going to be like in contention for top goal scorer most seasons, I believe. If we continue to use him the way that we're using him, I feel like yeah, he's very effective as an inverted winger, and yeah, cutting in, doing skills and stuff like that. He is a menace down that right hand side. What I also want to talk to you guys about is the youth players. So I've noticed one of the Abbas players, like we have 2 players called Abbas, and they're both from Egypt. I'm not going to assume that they're brothers or create some backstory that they're brothers. But yeah, we have Abdelwahab. He is a winger. Sorry, I don't know why I paused. He's a winger, a right winger, 16 years of age. His overall 61, 82 to 88 is the potential overall. And at the moment, we are trading him up as a wide playmaker because his technical ability as a player on the ball isn't that great. Like his passing, long passing vision definitely needs to improve, especially his long passing. Dribbling definitely needs to improve. He's a winger, so yeah, we are slowly working on him. He's a work in progress, like a lot of our young players at the moment. So yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to using him, seeing whether he grows into someone that's worth keeping around in the squad. Same with Mauro Mancini. We're not going to be able to sign both of these guys. I'm probably going to go for the better player or the player that probably gives me more in terms of their individual attributes. Again, Georgiev, he has grown a bit more than I expected since we signed him, but right now his potential is looking a bit crazy. 73 to 79. As it stands, it looks like he's probably going to be a mid-table player at best. If not, maybe a championship player. He'll be a good player in a championship, especially at a young age as well. So yeah, we got more players growing. Samuel Miles, I'm not too sure if I spoke to you guys about him before. 82 to 92 potential rating, 16 years of age, overall 55. He definitely has some work to do on his technical ability. His vision definitely needs work, and maybe his passing isn't great either. So linking up isn't going to be too easy with him unless he has some massive growth spurt in certain individual attributes. Hey, 18th versus 1st, a game against Middlesbrough. So yeah, I am expected to go into this game and be dominant. Right now, we are looking rather good on the table. Only 3 defeats to our name, 5 draws, 22 wins, and the goals for us keep growing. The goals against us, unfortunately, keeps growing as well. But I don't think we're doing too bad in the landscape of things. If you take a look at the rest of the teams that are conceding goals, I think we probably conceded the least we have officially. So the second to least goals conceded by a side is Manchester City with 32, and after that is West Ham United. So it's kind of making sense. Oh no, after that is Arsenal, then it's West Ham United. But yeah, in the grand scheme of things, it's making sense. Like it's adding up in terms of like the table. The sides that are competing at a higher level are scoring more and conceding the least. So it's what I like to see. I've had career modes before where it was just a huge imbalance. It just didn't make any sense. But yeah, without further ado, we're about to get into this game. And yeah, hopefully we don't have any upsets because we did drop points against Brentford previous episode. Okay, so we have made some changes, not too many. Dominic Day gets a start in the Premier League. We've also brought LaCroix back to the side, same with Vardio. On the left-hand side, we have Mendes starting. Alanga's in the side for this game as well. He's playing off the left-hand side. As you already know, Anthony will be playing off the right. Kukurea is replacing Benacer. And we've also got Van der Beek coming in for Szoboszlai. So, yep, the game's about to get kicked off. Let's continue our winning ways on camera. Let's get this match kicked off. Brooks is there to help out. Played forward into Cho. Well done, Vardio. Van der Beek into Bruno Fernandes. Anthony plays Rashford out wide down this right hand side. Rashford plays it into the centre. Here's Alanga. Tried to move the ball into his left foot as the Dice still makes a clean challenge. Referee tells Alanga to get back up. Dice still into Cho. Crooks plays it to his right into Jones. Plays it back into Crooks. Vardio caught in possession after winning the ball. Hope with the shot. It's 1-0 to Middlesbrough. 1-0 to Middlesbrough. Falling asleep at the back again. We just can't stop conceding. Now it's time to bounce back. Well done, Van der Beek. Fernandes. Anthony. Cuts it back. Rashford takes a shot. 1-1. Everything's been restored. Back on level terms. Marcus Rashford with his 26th goal in the Premier League. He just can't stop scoring. As Rashford running ahead. Plays the ball over the top. Can Rashford get to it? He does. Moves the ball into his left foot. Marcus Rashford. Rodriguez with the save. Van der Beek still on the ball. Here's Kukurea. Bruno. Shot blocked from Gallinopoulos. As hope the goal scorer for Middlesbrough. And go forward. There's Cho. Plays it to his left. That's going to go out for a throw-in. Day throws the ball in as Bruno. LaCroix. Travelling forward with the ball. Van der Beek. Van der Beek really slow in possession. Cho into Lenihan. Plays the ball to the left. There's Bolla. Marcos Antonio. Dips in Cho. Cho with the shot. Here with another save. The guy, I swear to you, he needs to get Player of the Year one day. Look at the save. Makes himself big. Gets a nice right hand to the shot. Ball gets played into the box. Hope jumps up and Alanga this time around. Does the job. Gets it cleared, but not as far as a Middlesbrough player. As they try to continue the attack. We'll come away with the ball now. There's Marcus Rashford running down his left-hand side. He has Jones on him. I'm sure that's Dice still. Rashford cuts it back. Bruno inside the box. Anthony gets in the way of Bruno's shot. And Rodriguez can come off his line and deal with that. Alanga. Anthony. Left foot shot. Blocked from Dice still. Rashford. Fernandes. Kukurea. Van der Beek. Fernandes. Day. Floats the ball into the box. It's cleared out by McNair. Former United Academy player. Done Day. Decent first touch. Ball out of his feet. Kukurea. Rashford. Bruno, right for shot. Bruno Fernandes tests out Rodriguez. And again, the keeper steps up, pulls off a fantastic save. Jones. Vardio wins the ball. What a challenge from Vardio. What a challenge. He's left Jones on the floor holding his shoulder. Oh, what a challenge from Josko Vardio. As we look to hit them on another attack. Donny van der Beek. This time, can we make it count? Here's Alanga. Back into Donny van der Beek, who takes a shot, and we make it count this time. Donny van der Beek, the Dutchman, the box-to-box midfielder, gives us the lead again at the Riverside Stadium. A substitution now. We are bringing on Moukoko for Marcus Rashford. Rashford hasn't played badly. We just want to arrest him for the Leverkusen game. I know our lead isn't as comfortable as that substitution would suggest. But yeah, I feel like Moukoko is good enough to actually lead the line and get himself a goal. Maybe two. Free kick quickly taken by Middlesbrough. Bola gives the ball up to Shola Shature. Kukure into Bruno. Bruno has Alanga running ahead of him. He finds Anthony Alanga down his left-hand side. Plays it into the centre, into Moukoko, whose shot is blocked by Paddy McNair himself. It's a corner kick. Tried to get it off, but Ampadu was in the way. Cho plays it to his left. Antonio. Cho. Gallinopoulos. Cho loses the ball in the centre circle. There's Alanga. Racing forward with the ball. Middlesbrough there to get got. Tried to do a 1-2 between Alanga and Anthony. Didn't pay off, didn't come off at all. Bola. We are pressuring them. Go on, Shature. Moukoko in the centre. 3-1. Well done, Shola Shature and Anthony. In fact, there was 3 players there doing their job. They tripled up on them, caused a mistake. And it was a simple assist to give to Moukoko to tap in. And again, we still continue to celebrate in this fashion, in this manner. That's how passionate we are about closing out games. Okay, this Shola Shature, easy pass across the 6-yard box. Keeper should do a bit better. McNair did try to get across. It just wasn't quicker than Moukoko. I think this is it. Yeah, is it. 3-1 is the scoreline. 3-1 is the victory for us. And that's another 3 points. Fantastic performance from my players. We did really well to not get discouraged by going down by a goal. Rashford got us the equaliser. Van der Beek got us into the lead. And Moukoko's the player that put the nail in the coffin after Shola Shature gave him that easy assist. 3-1 is the scoreline. Let's head off into the last game of the episode. Okay, so Bayer Leverkusen, they had a strong first leg against us, getting 2 goals away from home. Can they build upon their away performance in this home tie for them? They still have a really strong side that we definitely need to be wary of. They're still using the 3-4-3 formation, sorry. And yeah, they have heavy hitters. We need to take care of Di Catalere and Moussa Diaby and Maddison. They are the main threats at the moment in their side. Okay, so this is our response to their formation in this second leg. We have David De Gea in goal. At the back, we do have Timber, we have Lacroix, Martinez, and Mendes. In the middle, we have Szoboszlai, Benacer, and Fernandes. Up top, we have Marcus Rashford. On the right, we have Anthony. On the left, we have Jadon Sancho. Over the here, finds not Anthony. He finds Timber down that right hand side. Szoboszlai does a 1-2 with Timber. We have Rashford in the center, free with a header. Oh my goodness me! I think I may have gone in for the header a bit early. Maybe I should have repositioned or readjusted this guy before I went in for the header. Because the connection was okay, but the direction was not there whatsoever. Swings one in. Ooh, Diaby beats Rashford in the air. I thought Rashford was about to beat him. Gets it clear. Does the trick for now. Lacroix covers it back for United. Has Benacer. Bruno. Anthony's onside. There is Rashford, and it's 4-2. 1-0 on the night. 4-2 on aggregate. Fantastic team goal there. Really patient play. Didn't panic. Didn't try to burst into the box with one individual. We just continued to move the ball. Monwayin. Gallagher. Fabian with the long shot outside the box. Come on, get to it first, David De Gea. Thank God for him. David De Gea catches the ball and throws out to Anthony. Ooh, a run from Rashford. Ball played over the top. Marcus Rashford. Come on, put the tie to bed. And he's done it. He's done it. It's not completely over, but I'm very confident. We've got a 3-goal lead right now in aggregate. 2 goals on the night. It's 2-0, and that's a brace from our star man up front. So it seems like the second legs are the ties to actually go all out in. Because right now, it just seems like we're on course to run away with it. Just need to continue to keep our foot on their necks and apply the pressure. There's Moussa Diaby. Backheels it into Maddison. Well done. Martinez comes forward to challenge Maddison, and he wins the ball back. Jadon Sancho plays the ball forward. Marcus Rashford. Are we going to obliterate them in the first half? Can we make it 3? We've made it 3, and that's a hat-trick within 20 minutes. One of the best players in the world, at least. Definitely should be in contention for Ballon d'Or next year. I'm telling you, the 27-year-old can't keep scoring goals on not getting recognised. It's 3-0. Oh, no. Oh, no. Gallagher. There's an opportunity here for Bayer Leverkusen. They're moving this ball around. Can't get it off of them. Going to trigger the press. We're being popped right now in our own half. This is getting really ridiculous. Long shot. Eventually had to break the curse. Fabian not really testing out David De Gea. Meat and drink for him. But all that passing, they wasted it with a speculative shot that didn't even have enough to test out David De Gea. So I think we've got them beaten mentally. Timber. Szoboszlai. Oh, Timber's offside. Half an hour on the clock. Played. Free kick taken and is given away. United could come forward with a goal scoring opportunity. Anthony tried to go around the keeper. Wasn't successful. Anthony again. This time around he's successful. I don't know why none of them tried. I think they've given up now. I think this is what happens with the AI. Once you score like a certain amount of goals, they just lay down and take whatever you got to give them. They need to fight back, because this is going to be more embarrassing than Barcelona versus Bayern Munich. Ball crossed in. Benacer gets it out. Well done, Jadon Sancho. We're just going to run forward with the ball now. Just carry it forward. Anthony. Sancho overlapping. Ball over the top from Anthony. Jadon Sancho thinks the keeper, makes it 5. 5 in the first half, 8 on aggregate, and only 2 for them. This is bullying now. The quarterfinals, it's definitely seeming a lot easier than the round of 16. Okay, so 3 changes being made as early as the 49th minute. Mendes is off for Malacia. Lindelof is on for LaCroix, and we'll also bring on Shola Shatiri for Szoboszlai. There you go. Timber. Shatiri. Benacer. Malacia. Fernandez. Thinks over the top. Jadon Sancho can run onto it. Jadon Sancho plays it to his right. Anthony's there. Anthony makes it his second goal, but he makes it 6 for United on the night. It's 9-2. This is definitely past the Barcelona embarrassment. I don't know if I should take it easy on them from here on, or just batter them. I think I'm going to go with the latter. Plays it to his left into Mounouin. One Timber. Ball gets played in by Mounouin. Martinez does well to get rid of that. Another opportunity for Bayer Leverkusen, and they've taken it this time. Gravenberg with the consolation. Arms up in the air, celebrates it. It's 9-3 on aggregate. Quite disappointed for David De Gea. Didn't get to keep his clean sheet. The defenders worked their socks off as well. Last changes. Rashford is off for Moukoko. Also taking off Benacer and bringing on Cucurella. Moukoko in acres of space. Moukoko, De Vrij again. The 9, another United striker. A goal scoring opportunity by cutting across in the last second. He was just about to shape to shoot, but the Dutchman says otherwise. What a feint there by Moukoko. Flicks the ball, moves the ball forward, takes on the defender who is Konate, cuts in and places it into the opposite corner. It's 7-1. Oh my goodness me. These attackers are just disgusting. There's Bruno. Ball played over the top. Kamikoko run onto this. De Vrij in the way again. And De Vrij gets it cleared. But that's it for Bayer Leverkusen. Their journey ends here. 7-1 on the night. 10-3 on aggregate. Rather embarrassing for the German side. I'm sure they're doing well in the league. But to perform like that in Europe, rather embarrassing. That's a sackable offence. But yeah, as for us, we progress to the semi-finals at the end of the episode, which is pretty much now. We should find out who we're going to be playing in the semis. Get in. So yeah, we're in the menu now. We're about to cap off this episode. We're about to find out who we've drawn in the Champions League. Let's see if the draw is available. So the semi-final draw has happened. So yeah, without further ado, we have PSG. Okay. So we've got PSG in the semi-finals of the Champions League. It is going to be a tough encounter. But yeah, we definitely have a history against PSG in the Champions League, as you already know in real life. We were grouped with them and we played them in the round of 16 where Oli pulled off a massive comeback. This time around, hopefully we don't have to pull off no comeback. Hopefully it could be just like the tie that we just completed in the quarterfinals, where we play well in the first leg and maybe obliterate them in the second leg, because it seems to be a pattern for my players. They turn up in the second leg always. Okay, so as you can see in the league, 31 games have been played by the side that's first and second. So who is first? Manchester United are first, 74 points on the table. Second place is West Ham United. They have 66, which is a mad surprise right now. They have a game in hand too. If they do win that game in hand, they go 4 points clear on Manchester City and 5 points clear on Arsenal. So West Ham United continue to surprise everyone in the league, continue to overachieve. They're doing very well. I hope they keep up, because I like to see different sides break into the top 4 in my saves. Manchester City, they are third with 65 points. Arsenal are level on points with Liverpool, who also share 64 points with them. So yeah, top 4 is not a foregone conclusion. The race is wide open for top 4. The title race is slowly closing on the other sides, like West Ham and Manchester City. We're only 8 points clear on West Ham United. So again, we do have only 7 games left to play. It is quite unlikely that we're going to drop enough points to allow West Ham to overtake us or any other side. So we're in the calendar now. For the next episode, we have Leicester City at home. We have Leeds United away from home. And then we have a game in a neutral ground at Wembley Stadium for the semi-finals of the FA Cup against Wolverhampton. So that's going to be the very next episode. That's going to be a fun episode. And then we have a game against PSG for the... Actually, no, we could include that, you know. We might just include that. So what might happen is we might play 4 games. So we might play Leicester City, Leeds, Wolves, and then the first leg of the semi-finals. And then the episode after that will probably include PSG, Premier League game. And if we make it to the FA Cup final, we'll play the FA Cup final. If not, we just play a league game instead. But yeah, that's pretty much the next episode's mapped out. And yeah, I hope it's looking quite good for you guys. I hope that's something worth watching. Leeds, Wolves, and PSG, maybe Leicester included. But yeah, if you made it this far, please remember to smash that like button, sub to the channel if you are new, and also hit the notification bell so when I go live, premiere video, or upload one, you are notified. Okay, so yeah, let me know in the comment section below. Let me know what you think. Is it a bit too easy? Should I tweak the sliders even further so the second leg is a lot harder? Because when we played against Bayern Munich, the fact that we made a comeback in that fashion and scored as many goals than we did in the second leg, I mean, we did work harder, but it did feel a lot easier. For some reason, these second legs, we just seem to be walking past the opposition. But yeah, if you guys are fine with the difficulty, because I am struggling here and there from time to time, we won't change it. But yeah, let me know in the comment section below. Let me know what you think of the sliders, of the difficulty right now as we speak. And yeah, and also let me know what you think of the youth players. I haven't really got too much of an opinion from you guys on some of the players that I've scouted so far in the save. We are gonna have like a batch of players come back from their loans. So I think maybe in the next episode or the last episode of the season, we may cover it, like do like a loan review. Obviously, we can't see their stats, but we can see their growth in terms of their overalls and their development. So we can just go off by that. But yeah, take care for now. Peace.